All right, welcome back to another episode of The Light Pole. Today, I'm the host, Wiley. We're, of course, joined by Darian, Joey, and Kyler. Today, we're going to be doing a Q&A, which I mentioned on the Monday's episode that we were going to be recording right after. But, you know, we changed clothes to make it look like it's a different day because we
so if you're going to mention it, then why did I have to go upstairs?
Exactly. That's the funny part.
Bullied me into changing my sweater like 3 seconds ago.
It was a little nasty.
That's the funny part. Anyway, so yeah, we are getting into Q&A questions. We're skipping entertainment, news, movie news, all that good stuff. This is going to be a short and sweet video, trying to hit up every question that you guys have asked us. Like I mentioned before, some of them are a little similar, so I might skip over a few there. Some of them we may not be even able to answer, so then we'll do that. So let's just get straight into it with question number 1. Can someone explain the Fitness Gram Pacer test for me?
Tell me how he did it not 40 minutes ago and it's still not. That's crazy. Dude,
all right,
I commend you.
All right, real question number 1. Justin asked this question. If you could have anyone play you in a movie, who would it be? Does someone want to go first? Any ideas?
You know, I've been thinking of a few people. As much as I want Leo DiCaprio to play me in a movie, he's old now, and I think I'd have to go with like Tom Holland.
Tom Holland.
I think he'd be able to do my personality really well.
Okay.
You know who I think can play you really well in a movie?
Enlighten me.
What was his name? Miles Teller? Is that his name?
Real? You're not wrong.
I think he could nail you in a movie.
You're not, Joey. That's dude from Whiplash.
Whiplash, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're
I see it.
wrong.
I see it. Yeah.
I think he could do you.
Okay. What about Joey?
Well, for me, like, who would play me?
Yeah.
Steve Buscemi.
Who?
You can't say that while I'm drinking, bro.
That's why I timed it.
Immediate timestamp. Like,
Oh my god.
did you just look up Steve Buscemi, Joey? You just looked up Steve Buscemi.
No. I'm ordering my pizza.
Oh my god. All right.
That
Bro, that's terrible.
I love you, Joey.
I would gladly accept him to do a movie on
We
me.
love
Honestly,
you.
I have no clue who would play me.
Uh-oh. Oh my god, what the heck
For all
is
those who don't know,
second
Steve,
one from the right?
that was edited.
Ugh.
I don't know. Do you guys have any ideas for who would play me?
play
for you,
you?
I really don't.
Right? It's
tough.
difficult.
It is tough.
But
We get Nate shot for
now
Wiley.
the problem is
Nate
I'm
shot,
still
right,
trying to think of people with mustaches now.
Okay,
well, you
don't
gotta
Tom
be
Selleck.
more
Yeah.
Tom Selleck's like 80. He's doing retirement commercials.
Should I play a 23-year-old?
Yeah, you could have Henry Cavill play me.
Commercial.
Dude, Henry Cavill? Yes.
Yeah, he could play me. No, he
Henry
could play
Cavill
me.
from-
Jonah Hill's gonna play you, Joey.
Oh, you know who can play Joey? You know who can play Joey? What's the dude that's hanging out with all of them? He was in like that movie This Is the End. And
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Danny
The
McBride.
skinny dude.
No, the skinny dude. He was in
As soon
She's
as
Out
he
of Your
said
League.
it.
She's
Yeah.
out of your league.
Oh my goodness, I know his name. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
It
hold
starts
up.
with
I'ma find it.
a letter.
I'ma
Darren,
find
you
it.
could be a young Tom Cruise with a birthmark.
Jay Baruchel.
Jay Baruchel. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
I don't look like Tom Cruise.
Yeah,
was a
I think
compliment.
Jay
You're not gonna
Baruchel
accept
can play
it?
Joey. Yeah.
Thank you. He's a good looking dude. Tom Cruise doesn't age, bro. Adrenochrome, if you guys know conspiracy theories.
Man.
Oh my god.
That's beautiful.
I think
So
I think
Jay,
that's a good
Jay can
choose.
play Joey.
Yeah.
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 I like that.
I like that. Oh, he's the voice of the How to Train Your Dragon.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hiccup! Hiccup!
He's doing more than his breastplate.
Anyway, all right. Kyler, I said for Kyler, Avon Jogia,
George Clooney.
Beck from
What?
Victorious. I
Get
think
out
would
of here.
look like a good Kyler.
Let me see.
Pull
I
up a
should be
picture.
able to pull it
Aziz
up.
Ansari.
Aziz.
Aziz Ansari. This is if he was to cut his hair.
That's what I'm saying. With shorter hair, like
I could see
Kyler.
that.
definitely
Yeah,
see
yeah.
that.
I could see. He has kind of like the jaw.
Yeah.
What amazing hair! What a mane!
That is pretty
For real. It
impressive.
looks like a human lion. Oh my
Pretty
goodness.
awesome.
Yeah, I think
don't know if I could do
I
that.
think he could pull Kyler off.
I've never seen him in anything, so I'm just taking your word for it.
All right.
What about you, Wiley?
For this was difficult for me.
Nate shot.
Well, Nate Shaw, he's a video
Who?
gamer. Optic Nate Shot. Well, he's in like
Darren, look up Nate shot real
100
quick.
Thieves. Yeah, look up Nate Shot.
It's
Nade?
like-
His name is Nade?
That's his gaming name.
No, yeah.
Nade Shot.
He does
That's
oddly look like
incredible.
Wiley.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy.
Bro,
Wiley's a little bit better looking than this
The-
dude, but he's got like the same facial structure.
even on TikTok, people said this to me
Yeah.
in lake compounds in like the sky ride. Someone in the cart next to me when it does like the switch. They said you look like Nate Shot. And I was like, bro, I was like, what the heck?
Why are you talking to people at Lake Compound?
This was a long time ago.
Don't
I was
converse
stuck.
with people at Lake
I was
Compound.
stuck. I was sitting in the chair and they're in the thing next to me.
Oh, shoot. You guys remember that dude from Lake Compounds who would just sit on the
Yeah.
swing?
Yeah.
He still
Hello
went.
there.
I took the kids from the daycare there, and I was working there
kidding
2 years ago, and he was still there
Wow.
on the swings.
So yeah, for me, I don't know. People tell me like I've heard like Chris Pratt because he's goofy.
Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
Stuff like
Parks
I
and
don't know. Yeah, like Parks and Rec type Chris Pratt. I don't know, but I can't think of really anyone. Maybe
Tough-
Matt
Good
Damon.
question.
Matt Damon, that's my boy.
It's a good question, Justin.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it is. a good question.
Which Justin? Because we know like 18.
I'm pretty sure Justin Cruz because
Cruz,
Justin.
okay.
Yeah. Okay, number 2. If you could, this kind of goes hand in hand with number 3. It's if you could erase one movie from Earth, what would it be? Then the next question would be, what's the worst movie you've seen? It's pretty much the same question.
Time Trap.
Time Trap.
I haven't
okay.
watched it. I was gonna watch it, but
That's
I
a
haven't watched
terrible
it.
movie.
I'm
I
not gonna
wanted to
watch that.
rip my eyes out after watching that movie. That was horrible. I hated it. I hated every
All
second.
right. 2015's Fantastic Four. I wish it would be erased from Earth's existence.
All right.
I understand.
Everybody in that movie is a really solid actor.
Mhm.
And
Yes. Yeah.
that movie did them no justice. It was one of the worst movies I've ever seen. It was horribly written, horribly executed. I don't even think they did a good job acting in that movie. And they're all Kate Mara's a good actor, Michael B. Jordan's a good actor, Miles Teller's a good actor. So
Yeah.
that it contributed nothing to the planet. There you
Yeah.
go.
Okay.
I'd have to agree.
Same answer. Yeah. I
For me, oh, go
I
ahead.
didn't even watch that movie, so go ahead. Yeah.
Don't
I was gonna say Underwater that came out this year, beginning of this year.
All right.
stop.
Absolutely atrocious.
You disliked it that
Disgusting.
much?
It was
Dude,
bad, but it wasn't that bad.
I
Darren
didn't
goes,
think it was that
guys,
bad.
let's go watch the movie.
Yo,
Dude,
okay.
I fell asleep in
You
the
know
theater
it's
3
bad.
times.
You know it's bad when even my parents said they watched it the other day, and my dad was like, "Que porquería."
It was a bad movie, dude.
Dude, I fell asleep. That was the first time I fell asleep during a movie in the movie theaters.
Wow.
Half an hour into the movie, we collectively as a group were like, "Oh, this is a pretty bad
Straight
movie,"
doodle.
Wow.
and it didn't get better. No, but Kicking It Old School is the worst movie I've ever seen.
Okay.
All right. Kylie, you got one?
I thought it was the same thing. Mine's still Time Trap.
Oh wait, that's right. You did say
loathed
that.
that
That's
movie.
right, yeah.
I think I'm the only one that has two different answers. There.
I think
That's weird.
I think for myself, I was trying to think. This was difficult for me, but maybe as much as I love Will Smith, I think maybe Afterlife. That movie was
Ooh, that was kind of rough.
After Earth.
After Earth, not Afterlife.
Yeah,
After Earth. That was a little bit of a rough.
We landed
movie.
on a Class C planet.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything and anything. has
There
a
were
ball
some-
That was a
to you.
terrible
There were
movie.
some elements of it that I liked, but it was a pretty bad movie.
It was a terrible
Yeah.
movie.
So I think that might be my answer.
It's
What
a
was
fair
Jaden
choice.
yelling at him for in that movie? I forgot.
Dude,
For not, like,
Jaden
loving him
is
or
such a
something.
weird. He's like
Yeah.
Apparently
he's
he's
a weird
good.
actor.
Apparently he's good in that new movie with Cara Delevingne.
Did you see the scene where he was flipping out in the hospital and he was like,
Yeah. And
it
he was
just
like,
felt
"Ah!"
so like.
It felt weird. Yeah.
I'm not a coward. You're the coward.
What
That's
movie
spot
is
on.
this?
After Earth.
After Earth, yeah.
He has like a weird accent. He's like, I'm not a coward. You're
No,
a coward.
the one that Darren was talking about. Is that?
It's
that
a new
Aquaman?
movie
Are
with
these two
Cara
different movies?
Delevingne. Yeah,
Oh man. Okay, I'm just gonna. Bye.
Yeah.
yeah. All right. Well, moving on. Let's go to number 4. Who inspired the show? Now, I don't think it was anyone specifically.
Yeah.
I remember we were talking about some movies. I think I mentioned the Office Ladies podcast, which is the podcast with Jenna Fisher and Angela Kinsey, where they rewatch the Office episodes and explain blah blah blah. And I think in the group chat, I'm like, yo, let's just start a podcast. And pretty much everyone was just on board.
Nah, that was me, fam.
Was it you? Was it you? I don't remember.
Yeah.
I
We were
feel
talking
like,
about Spider-Man.
I put down Wiley Papavellas.
okay.
You know what? I should have screenshotted that day that it
I
all
don't
started.
remember it. Yeah.
I remember it vividly. I was like, we were talking about Spider-Man. I was like, guys, why don't we just start a podcast?
Yeah, I don't know how it came up.
Every last one of you jumped on that. You were like, yeah, you're right. You should.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I was adamant about it though. I was like, is it gonna work?
Yeah, Joey.
Joey's in
But it's okay.
He's the pessimistic one of the
You
group.
still don't believe in this podcast.
What do you mean? I got a freaking mic and everything. What do you? Oh, sorry, dude. Pop timestamp.
I was on board. I honestly didn't think we'd actually make it to like recording. I kept thinking
right,
like
have-
something was gonna happen. We're
This
gonna be
group-
like, oh,
As this
well,
group, we have
we'll
ideas all the
wait.
time, and we never.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
We don't follow through on everything we talk about, but I mean, I'm glad that
I'm glad we
have,
started
'cause,
it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of
Now
fun.
I
It's
love
an
Star
excuse
Wars
to be able
even
to
more.
hang out.
Now you love
Yeah.
Star Wars even more. Yeah, better. So
Alright.
So I guess Darian, pretty much collectively as a group.
It was a group thing.
Yeah. Number 5. What are your favorite TV shows?
Mandalorian.
We give
okay.
Really?
what like 2?
I'll give like 2.
two?
I'll say mine is The Office and Community. Those are my top 2.
Respect it. I'm gonna go with Lost, Sons of Anarchy, and Breaking Bad.
Okay. All right.
Absolute top 3. Lost is always number 1. The other 2 kind of move around.
Okay.
I don't have like top ones, but like good ones. Like Doctor Who is a good show. I mean, up to a certain
Hear good
point.
things. Never seen it.
Yeah.
Doctor Who is phenomenal.
And then when it comes to anime, Attack on Titan and Death Note.
Now that Attack on Titan is something otherworldly. That show is ridiculous.
Kyler, step it up.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
That show is good.
It is.
My top 2 would be Lost in The Office, but I don't want to reuse.
It doesn't matter. I mean, it's
Oh,
our
is
favorite
that
show.
okay?
We
Yeah.
all have
Is it
similar
top 2?
tastes.
The
Is
same.
that okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's it called? Clone Wars 2, honorable mention.
Yeah, definitely
that's-
Clone Wars is up there for me.
That's amazing.
You true?
And then I have more like serious ones, but top 2 is definitely Office and the Community for me. The Office.
Yep.
Yeah. That's okay. Moving on. Number 6. If you can make your own movie, what would it be about? Just
Time
a general. Yeah. Okay. Time travel. All right.
Yeah.
And I want it directed by Christopher Nolan.
So we would all have our movie directed by Nolan, I'm sure.
Yeah.
100%.
My movie would be a sci-fi movie,
Yeah.
similar to Interstellar in the sense that I want something to do with a black hole, but I also want to see sentient planets. I think that would be the coolest movie.
Ooh.
Like the planet itself is alive.
Not like it
Or-
speaks to you, but it reacts to the
Things that you
human
do.
Like
activity.
Yuzan Vong.
Yes, exactly. I think that would be an amazing movie.
Okay.
That's pretty awesome.
Mine
I
would
like
be
the-
time travel as well, but I want like a paradox to be involved. Like say for example, like
That's hard to
you're
write.
the person trying to stop a disease from going on, or what like a pandemic, for example, and you figure it out, but then you find out I don't know. This
By
is just in my
stopping
mind.
it, you would cause another one.
Wasn't
the one who
there a
caused
show
it.
called like 12 Monkeys or something like that that had something to do with that?
I told Darian, I was
started
like, dude, this looks pretty cool. I haven't
I
started
haven't-
it.
I think I
Let's
watched
watch
like
it.
part of the first episode and then I stopped and I never got back into it.
That's actually what I did, but I got to continue.
Interesting.
Okay.
I watched half the first episode and I haven't continued, but the show has really good reviews, so I do want to watch it.
All right.
I think for myself, I would like to see sort of a sci-fi type. I'll be honest with you. I would love to see sort of like the Jedi, but in our time, modern day setting.
So Star Wars
that
done
would
right. When it
No.
comes to the new trilogy.
New trilogy.
I just mean like in our Earth. What if they were Jedi? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like how would that
Like a
be?
I
modernized.
think about that all the time.
So I think something
Yeah,
like
that would be
kinda
interesting.
Cool.
I'd take some good writers. That'd come out really
yeah,
good.
definitely. Yeah. So,
All right.
Number
7 is more of
Yeah.
a weirder question. This I
I have
remember
an
this
answer
was
to
from,
this.
This was from
I
Angel.
think I know what your answer is.
This was from Angel Cruz. What color is a mirror?
Can I give my answer?
Sure.
White.
A mirror
No,
is
it's actually white and it reflects every other color, but it takes in every color in the white spectrum, but when it reflects back, it's in the green spectrum.
You're right. Fair enough. I didn't really think that deep into it. You're right.
I didn't think about it. I just looked it up because I wanted to have an answer.
I mean,
this dude's pondering.
Furthermore, what if? So okay, if you put a room full of mirrors with nothing in it, it would just be white.
Holy cow!
I hate that question.
Isn't that kind of like what is it? Schrodinger's cat? Is that what it is?
No, Schrodinger's cat.
That's everything and
Schrodinger's
nothing
cat
at the
is
same time.
yeah, exactly. Schrodinger's cat is you put a cat into a box with a
And it can either
poisonous
be
gas,
dead and
and it can
alive.
be dead or alive. It's
Yeah.
both presumed
No,
dead
it's
or
it's
alive.
both,
Both
dead,
dead
and
and alive.
alive
Yeah,
because you
until
have
you
no
open the
idea.
box to confirm.
Speaking of that, Darren, what was that book? Which was the one?
Like perception
Recursion?
is reality.
Dark Matter?
Remember, think Dark Matter, right? Where he goes into the box and they
Dark Matter.
relate to that. Dark Matter. Read
By
that
Blake
book.
Crouch.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay.
I've been trying to get you guys to read that book for like months now.
I stopped doing Audible, and I don't
know.
have
Books
too much.
aren't-
I'm reading
Get
a
the
book right
physical
now,
copy.
but I don't have a lot of time to sit down and read. Though
I should really.
Fine.
Get
That's why I
Audible
do-
again.
I really want to. I was trying today, but like on Wikipedia, there's no option to listen to the words.
No.
so
No, you
I
have to
wish.
actually-
That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
So like I would
I have
want to.
so many Star
I
Wars
want to
books on
listen
audio.
to it at work, but I can't because
Star
I listen-
Wars
yeah.
specifically, their production value in their audiobooks is incredible because you have the sound effects from like the spaceships, the Mark Thompson, I think is his name, the one who narrates is phenomenal. He actually plays he does a lot of voice acting for like Yoda and stuff like that too. The production value is insane. There's music and stuff like that in it. It's like no other audiobook you'll ever listen to.
It's true.
It's
So
awesome.
check out Dark Matter by Blake Crouch.
Yeah.
okay. Number 8. If you could be any creature that doesn't actually exist, what would it be? This was a kind of weird one, but
This was
it's
tough.
interesting.
Like a video game creature, or
let's
like,
say like a cryptid,
Like for
or
example,
like
the
or
Na'vi from Avatar, just because they're
Ooh.
ridiculously tall and huge.
yeah, something like that.
I would
So-
say a Lothwolf from Star Wars Rebels
Wars.
because they're wolves, which are my favorite animals, and they're force sensitive, and they can actually talk, and they
That's
can
cool.
go through the world between or the space between worlds. Is that what it's called? They can literally time travel.
What?
Worlds sound like that.
What?
It's
I
awesome.
initially
That was good.
chose a dragon. I thought it was sick, and then I realized that in every single fantasy thing ever written, people shoot dragons down for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There
Yeah.
is no such like you have to shoot dragons. So I don't want that.
Yeah.
I want to be a mermaid.
except for How to Train Your Dragon. That they freaking
Mermaid.
a mermaid. Why? Yeah, why?
because
Explain.
He's okay. He said "yo" very confidently. I want to hear this.
because one, the ocean is so vast that you're never going to be bored for the rest of your life. Two, you can solve all the main questions you have about the ocean just by swimming around. Three, you can communicate with other fish.
Not necessarily.
I can. So ask the fish what's going on down in, the Mariana Trench. Like, what's good down there? Send me some pictures, that kind of stuff.
Hit me up on
I
Snapchat,
don't-
right? Yeah.
Just seem and not yet. It just seems kind of cool to me.
Started speaking Jaw.
Seems like there's no downside to that.
Oh shoot.
I would be Yoda species.
I was
Okay.
thinking about that.
But that actually, well, that
It's a
doesn't actually
creature.
exist. I want it
It
to
doesn't
exist, but
Yeah,
I guess.
Who has my
the
laugh
heck
on
was
deck?
I'd be
Who
so.
has my laugh
I
on
mean,
deck?
I look
I
like
got so confused because nobody was actually laughing. Oh my god.
I'd be so wise. I'd look very ugly and stuff, but I'd be very wise and
That's true.
strong with the force. That would be awesome. Yeah. Anyone else?
Okay, so
Okay, so you choose the Avatar, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Navi.
That's a pretty cool choice. I didn't
I
even
like.
Yeah.
I didn't
That's
think
a
of
good
that
one.
one.
Yeah.
I like the panther thing that was in that movie. It was awesome.
All right.
Daring as a dragon.
Oh my god. Oh wait, can I change mine? I want to be Godzilla.
Darian's laugh.
I want to be
I think you
Godzilla,
saved
bro.
that.
Oh, the one from the new movies where
Yeah,
his tail
he's
charges up.
radioactive. Yeah,
I
that'd
think
be
it's
amazing.
awesome.
All right. Number 9. This one I literally have no answer because I'm not into musicals. What movie would be greatly improved if it was made into a musical?
Underwater.
Stop it. Cats.
That's a good one.
Oh shoot.
Already
Godzilla.
Really?
Have him sing.
Interesting.
Okay.
He said,
I don't know. I don't watch musicals.
I got two answers here.
Okay.
X-Men, I think would be really cool, and and King Kong would be another one that's really cool. Are you guys laughing at me? It was so serious.
X-Men.
I'm not being
X-Men.
serious.
I
X-Men?
am. I thought
Okay.
you guys were gonna be like, "Oh, it's cool."
I could see King Kong because that was a cinematic type movie, and as a musical, I can
X-Men?
see that. But yeah, X-Men.
I don't know.
I
the
don't think it
original
matters, but which one in particular?
Hugh
Just
Jackman can
imagine him
sing, but
Yes, he can. Imagine
He's a
him.
Broadway singer, yeah.
Rogue.
But
That
that of all lines?
Rogue. Bro.
Oh my god.
We lost Darian.
All right.
We lost Darian.
Oh my god.
For those listening, Darian is literally like about to pass out on the floor
Oh
from
my
laughter.
God.
All right.
And that random laughter is my soundboard.
Yeah, that random laughter.
Oh shoot.
I don't have
Thank
an
you for that
answer for this.
question.
I don't
I
have
love
an answer.
that. I love that.
Yo.
Oh my goodness.
Star Wars. Make Star Wars a musical. Oh my god. That'd be
How is it-
atrocious.
I can't even.
The holiday special, make it a musical.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ewoks.
All right.
All right.
I don't have an answer, man.
Number 10?
I don't really go through musicals, so yeah. Let's just go.
Oh, I thought you meant number 10. My bad.
Yeah, let's just go to number 10. If life were a video game and you could have one cheat code, what would it be?
God mode.
What? That's not
That is
name. That's
so
never
like-
been a cheat
so-
code in every.
I have two.
I have the Konami.
Wait,
code.
the question is one cheat code.
I know, but I like two different like choices if I were to pick one. So it would either be
Yeah, but you can only
teleportation.
pick one.
Shut your mouth. It'd either be teleportation or unlimited resources.
Mine was unlimited resources. That was
Right?
my choice.
Well, okay, it depends on the video. Oh, if life were a video game. Okay.
Resources could mean food, could mean cash, could
Money,
mean.
all that
Yeah.
stuff, yeah.
That to me seems
Live
like the best
comfortably.
choice.
Yeah.
Up, down, down, left, right, BA.
Okay,
True.
that was the golden age of video games when you had to physically use your
That's-
analog stick.
That's the
or your
Konami code.
D-pad.
That's like
And you mess
that's
that
the
up once,
first
you're
cheat
like,
code.
The
Really?
what?
That's the Konami code, the first cheat code.
Really?
Yeah.
You memorized
Well,
it?
you know.
Yeah, it's a famous video game cheat code. Up, down, left, right, BA.
Okay. Nerd.
Number
Hot
11.
Pro Skater
That's like
4.
it's like come on. That's like the first my
he's like, yeah, man. Up, down, left, right, up, down, BBA.
up, down, left, right,
Oh
BA.
god.
Whatever.
Oh shoot.
I hate y'all. I hate y'all.
I think this is my favorite episode.
Mine would be unlimited ammo because I'm about to wreck these people in this life. Video game.
Oh, wow.
Wiley's hoping that his life is GTA 5.
Yeah, this dude just went school shooter real quick. What does that even mean?
Come on. All right. All right. This next one is interesting. You wake up, number 11. You wake up 400 years in the past. Kyler's still
question?
cracking up. I don't know.
You're still
who-
laughing, yo.
He'll recover. He'll recover.
I think this was Kyler's friend. From your hall.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Oh, Justin?
Yeah.
One
good
of the
question.
18?
Dude, such a random question, but I like it.
You wake
I
up
know, it's
400
tough.
years in the past with nothing. How do you prove you're from the future?
Okay. So 400 years ago was 1620. That's when the Mayflower departed from England.
So you would predict it. You would tell them.
So
Is that
there's nothing to
accurate?
prove because
thought
I
that was like
died by the hands of.
1400s.
I don't know. I literally looked it up. I'm like, what 1620.
Like 1482 Columbus.
Sailed the ocean blue.
Ocean blue.
Is it? Are you sure?
Something like that, right?
No,
Something
I'm not
like
sure.
that. I don't know. I could be completely wrong. Okay,
I could be
so
completely
continue.
wrong too. Maybe the internet may have lied to me.
Yeah, so
But-
what would you do?
I don't know. I'd be dead to be honest. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
if I'm
if
alone
you
by
have-
myself, I'd be dead.
You're right. You probably wouldn't survive very
100%.
long back then.
No.
Nah.
I would
And
try
it's
to just
okay.
blend in.
Do we just like wake up wherever it is that we are currently 400 years in the past, or
That's
are
what.
we,
That's
like,
my thought process.
Sure.
somewhere else? Okay, yeah.
We'd be
Connecticut
dead-
is like
we'd
Native
be dead
American
by
territory. I'd
Native
definitely get hunted.
Americans. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, which is even worse for me because I already have like a weird phobia.
Of Native Americans? That's
Yeah.
racism.
We talked about
We
this.
talked about this,
You
yeah.
that
Oh, yeah,
was
that's right.
exactly
You
what
are
you
scared
said
of
last
them.
time.
Uh,
I had that weird thing from Scooby Doo. Yeah.
I don't know what I would do. Honestly, like what? How could you prove you're from the future?
I can't produce
Different
like
vocabulary.
electricity. I can't.
Yeah, if you start saying, "Hey, in the future, like this is what it's gonna be, and we'll have this kind of technology," you get burned as like a witch.
You will.
Yeah.
That's,
Like,
it's so much
yeah.
easier. That was in Massachusetts. We're not
That's what I'm
talking like
saying.
far away.
Yeah.
No,
You're right.
it's like the next state over, so we're definitely done. We're dead.
If it was
I
like
don't-
100 years ago, it'd be a lot easier. But 400, I don't know.
I'm saying Mayflower arrives at Cape Cod.
In 1620.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
I don't
would-
think it took
I
200
would
years for
say-
them to get there.
I would say, hey,
I don't know. Somebody can correct me on that.
I
I
would
don't know.
s-
I'm looking
I-
it up. That's what I'm being told.
I would wake up and be like, hey, the Earth isn't flat. You'll learn in a few, and then boom.
Trust me.
You know, I've read some things that people didn't actually believe the Earth was flat back then, but that could just be some offie trying to
Yeah.
come up with
Well,
a different opinion. Who knows?
Okay.
all right.
Next one.
You
Number
can't see
12.
the curve.
Okay, Joey, you keep saying next one. Am I the host or are you the host?
Sorry,
All right?
my bad. See, that's what I had to do.
Time stamp.
Hold on. You know I got something for you.
Oh shoot.
Love it.
No one heard that. No one heard it.
What the heck was that?
Oh, you didn't hear it?
The Anakin.
No,
I hate
all we
you.
heard was you.
I heard.
Yeah,
I
it's
heard.
just
I
like
hate you.
high
By
pitch.
It's
Anakin.
Anakin saying I hate you.
Oh my god.
All right. Number 12. If you could dedicate one song to each of your friends,
Oh,
what would it be?
I'm so
For
bad with
Darian,
music.
I dedicate "Baby Got Back" by Sir Mix-a.
hey, oh, you know what? I was about to do something, but nah.
Oh shoot.
Right. You know, I was
Did
looking
you
through my
write-
songs. I couldn't find nothing.
I couldn't think of anything,
For
so I probably have
Kyler-
no friends.
For Kyler, I dedicate what is it, "Bubbly" by Kobe Calais, because I remember we were
Yo.
like 8 and this kid was singing this like
You're not
like
wrong.
at the
Catchy
top of his
song.
lungs. Like I was like, bro, chill.
Starts with your toes, with your nose. Yo, that song was everywhere.
You make me smile, please stay for a while now.
I am ashamed.
It's a good song.
I really don't
I
know.
couldn't come up with any songs, to be honest. with
I'm
you.
so
It's a
bad
tough
with
question.
music that I'm sorry to whoever asked that question because we're not really able to answer
Yeah, I'm
that
sorry,
one.
man. Some of these are a little. Joey, you got a song for anyone?
No, I said I have no friends. That's what I put down for the
Wow.
answer.
What a
No new
cheap
friends?
answer. What a cheap answer.
Yeah, I
Okay,
hate you too.
enough of that. Enough of that.
Had it ready.
Number 13. If you could eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Hibachi.
Okay.
Yo, I put hibachi too.
It's not even.
I would
hibachi,
probably
dude.
say sushi.
Really?
Oh, that's a good choice.
You eat
absolutely-
sushi for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can eat sushi.
Absolutely. After my honeymoon, that was the first time I
I
tried
love-
it, and
Yo,
I'm obsessed with sushi.
My honeymoon was my first time I tried sushi too, and I loved it.
Yo.
I loved it.
So shout out to Jose. He introduced me to sushi. A few years ago, we went to an assembly and I tried some sushi and it was like the worst thing I ever tried in my entire life. So 2 years went by and he was like, no, you need to try the cooked sushi. And like he showed me the ropes. We went to this place. I forget what town. They give you a full menu of sushi and it's like buffet style. You check off what you want.
Was
give
it
to them,
Hamden?
And they bring you.
Hamden?
No, I don't think it's Hamden. It's
Oh,
like
Southington?
Plainville.
It's like a white
So
paper.
it might be Southington.
Oh, Sushi House.
Yeah.
Sushi, yeah.
think that's-
And there's a liquor store right next to it. You could bring your own alcohol.
Dude,
It's amazing.
It is.
That's,
There's another place like that
Before-
too, and it's like unlimited. You keep checking it off. and
before
that's- yeah.
lockdown, Crystal and I think we went there like every weekend. It
It's
was
so
so
good.
bad.
That's
It
what
was
expanded
so
my love
good.
for sushi. And now
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
that's a good choice. I
Yeah,
respect
definitely.
that.
We need to go there once
Mm.
everything is back to normal. For me, chicken tenders and fries is like I eat that like every day.
Really?
Yeah, I go to like the top
are you,
restaurant
like
in
4?
like New York and I'll order chicken. It's the safe
Right?
choice. You can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong with chicken tenders and fries. Come on, you can't go wrong with it.
I had some chicken nuggets.
All right, Mr. Bubbly. All right, Mr. Bubbly. Yeah, talk over here. This guy. Oh my god.
I'm having so much fun with this.
Oh my god. Joey, what's your
Did you
answer?
say your food?
Well, I said hibachi. Yeah, I agreed with you.
14. Moving on. If you had to remove all Pixar movies or all more Marvel movies, which would you choose? Now, hear me out on this.
I
choose
choose
Marvel.
difficult.
I choose Marvel.
100%.
I do too.
Pixar shaped my life as a kid, and you know, as a future adult, we still have Marvel comics. We don't have movies, we still have Marvel comics.
You're not wrong.
So, I mean,
Pixar was literally my entire childhood.
All of us,
Exactly.
absolutely.
Literally. Everyone.
Yeah.
yeah.
Everyone
You're right,
growing
yeah, it's
up
been
watched
decades.
Pixar movies.
Yeah.
Toy Story, the first Toy Story came out in 95?
Yep.
Maybe.
So it's literally
That's
been
what I'm
around
saying.
for 80s.
I was born in
No.
96, so
You
literally-
cannot live without Pixar.
You know, I had something to say. I don't remember what it was.
Okay.
When I first saw The Incredibles, which is, I'm pretty sure it's my favorite Pixar movie. Not the best,
Really?
but it's my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah. I wanted to be Dash as a child, but I was
Everyone
a little
did.
bit too
Do you
chunky.
remember? Do you remember? Do you remember us?
Yo, I feel you.
It wasn't possible.
Okay.
Do you remember playing the Incredibles game at my house?
Yes.
Where we played the Dash
Yes.
level.
Well, I
like, a
remember
million
watching
times?
you play the Incredibles
Wow,
game
you
because
had
you never
money
let
for that?
anyone else play on
That's
your
right.
PlayStation.
Wiley was like that.
It's my
You're not wrong,
PlayStation.
Kyler.
I don't care. It's my PlayStation.
I remember watching Bounty Hunter. Never played it. Not once.
Yeah. Literally every game.
Must be
Because
nice.
you're doing it wrong. Anyway.
Because you'd give me the broken controller.
Hey,
Oh,
whoa.
man,
whoa.
Literally half the time you
no,
were on to do
Joey.
half the stuff.
That's not my fault. You think I
Oh,
can
I
afford
can't- I
another
can't breathe.
controller? Hello.
I didn't have a PlayStation. Why would I buy a controller if I don't have a PlayStation?
I never told you to
I was
buy
that
one.
broke.
You,
I was
if you
broke.
can't buy one, you get
my
what you
God.
get. All right.
You're the
Leave it
worst.
at that. Leave it at that. Anyway. Jose asked for number 15.
Wait,
Guilty pleasures.
Joey.
Oh wait,
Joey didn't answer.
he said Pixar.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
you
said
said Pixar too?
Yeah.
We all said
Oh,
it at
shoot.
the same
I'm
time.
sorry.
Anyway, number 15. Jose asked guilty pleasures, but I don't know. I think mine would probably be working the streets of Cherry Street in Waterbury, Connecticut.
Oh wow.
Working the
That's
corner.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you. You know,
No, I
I
don't
was
know.
thinking about this. Immediately, what came to my mind. There are certain times when I enjoy more than anything watching sappy videos on YouTube of people loving their dogs, or
Oh.
like,
That's like half of my history.
yep, or
Of like- of like-
proposal videos.
Really?
I think, dude, every single proposal video I watch makes me cry. Whether it's like the drop from an airplane and propose, or like I've just known this girl for 8 years and I'm like proposing in Central Park.
I
It's-
saw
it's
one that
unreal.
hit me hard. They were like in their dining room. It was like an afternoon. They were both like in their pajamas. And he was like, yeah, we've been together for a few years. And I was looking at her and she was like eating cereal. And I just realized that I wanted to marry her. So I proposed right there on the spot. And I was like, that's the most romantic thing I've ever heard in my entire life. That's amazing.
Wow.
And she was like bawling her eyes out and her hair was like in a bun and stuff. And it was like incredible. I was like, wow, that really moved me.
You ever seen the one where the dude made a whole Mario Maker level, asking "Will you marry me?" in the level?
Holy cow.
Does he own a KFC?
KFC box.
Super
Does his-
Mario Maker, the game.
Does his
You can make
girlfriend
a level.
play Super Mario Maker? Because I do.
I know.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like,
Yeah, he was recording. He was like, "Babe, I made a new level for you to try," and then she was trying it, and it said like, when she was jumping, you could see the letters, and it said, "Will you marry?"
Dude, I would cry. It's just everyone.
What if she's like not even paying attention? She's just like collecting the coins.
I love reactions.
She's like, I
What
missed
if-
one.
What a stupid episode or level that was, honey. Why would you suggest that to me?
There's barely any coins.
Yeah, that or reactions at weddings, like when the groom sees the bride and he just starts like crying and his friends like consoling him.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Darian. Okay, proposals and wedding.
I can
Darian
agree with
needs to
that.
get married. That's what this
I just got exposed.
pretty much.
shoot.
That's all this was proving. That
gonna
he's
cry the whole
lonely and-
It's an intervention.
yeah.
Wally, what's yours?
I don't
You have
know.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
It's a tough question. Those
I
just
have
came to
one.
my mind.
But I don't know. Like, I can't really think of one. I like Wendy will watch like shows that I would never think to watch, and then I end up low key enjoying all of them. I don't know if that's one. Yeah, like
Interesting.
90 Day
Crystal
Fiancé?
Crystal and I have a system where we each choose a show, and we watch it to completion, and then it's the next person's turn. So
whether one of you like it or not.
pretty much.
Okay.
That's how I got her to watch Lost, and she loved it after a
enough.
while, after the first few seasons.
Yeah.
Those are the best seasons.
First few episodes, I should say. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I've been introduced to a few shows. I was never one for Boy Meets World, but I've come to really like Boy Meets World.
That's part of my childhood right there.
It's a quality show.
Yeah, I watched that one.
Odd enough, Wendy has not watched that, and I keep mentioning to her, and she hasn't watched it yet.
That's a good one.
You never seen Boy
seen
Meets World?
Yo, Corey and Topanga.
Wow.
That is
true
a
love right there.
story right
It
there.
is.
True love right there.
And that was a show with morals. Remember the episode where he came home and he was like drunk and he went to his friend's house and they were like yelling at him?
Yep.
Yeah, Hunter was a horrible influence.
Was.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, so that's your like kind of.
I guess like
shows.
I might watch like some sappy or girly shows here and there, and I end up low key enjoying them. But that's pretty much it. Even if I don't enjoy them, I'm still like I'm hearing it constantly. So then I'm like I need context. I need context. So then I start asking questions. She's like, why don't you just watch it? I'm like, I don't want to watch it, but I need context from what I'm hearing so I can understand what I'm hearing. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I guess that's pretty much it.
You don't have one, Joey?
Well, I was kind of thinking off of Darian's. Like sometimes, what does it say? For example, not weddings though, different stuff.
Like
say for
weddings?
example, like no, like when what is it? Captain America versus Iron Man. Well, Civil War came out, right? The trailer. We're all freaking out. I'll watch people's reactions to the like those type of trailers. Well, they're super excited.
Hey,
I don't know.
When the new Batman trailer came out for
Yes,
Robert
I looked
Pattinson,
up a bunch of reactions.
I probably watched like 2 hours worth of reactions to that because it was amazing.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I like cheesy like I don't know if spy is the right word, but like
I think we can move on.
Government. Wow, thanks for that, D. I hate you so much.
I saw the opportunity. I just jumped on it. I'm sorry.
No, like government agent kind of books that are like they're super predictable. You always know what's gonna happen and stuff like that. But I listen to those things on repeat.
That's so
Audible.
the opposite of my book style. I can never get
No,
into
I have books that I take super seriously. Like I absolutely love, but I also like when I'm in between and I don't know what to listen to, I'll just re-listen to like one of those. I must have listened to some of these books like 7 or 8 times.
All right.
So yeah.
All right. Number 16. In your opinion, what is the worst way to die? Joey.
Going back to last episode, drowning in the middle of the ocean. I feel like that's absolutely the worst way to die. Apparently, it takes a whole minute for a person to drown. Really though, it's like below freezing temperature. Your nails are gonna probably fall off, and then you're freaking out.
Whoa,
adrenaline is. Well, I would assume so. Adrenaline's going through you, so you know you're processing everything so quickly, but time is moving so slowly for you. So that minute could just be stretched out. I almost killed myself. I almost died right here. That would have been the worst way to die.
For those listening, for those listening, he just like went to stretch his arms out and he hit his mic completely.
He breathed right in the mic when you hit it.
Man, this is hilarious.
I was gonna say lava, but you know why I was gonna say lava? Because Jace the other day told me I never thought about it.
Can survive, but
when you fall into lava, it's people think it's an instant death, but you have those few seconds,
excruciating, agonizing pain.
Yeah, being burned alive is one of the worst pains that a human can experience. To have to suffer that in lava.
Have you ever seen what is it? Dante's Peak? Is that what it's called? The one with Tommy Lee Jones and the volcano? No, I think it's just called Volcano. You ever seen that movie? Tommy Lee Jones?
Watched it. Nope.
It's like the middle of a city and like some kind of volcano underground like erupts and the whole city is like burning. And there's this dude who goes to like save people and he like throws someone, but he knows that if he does it then he's gonna die. And he's like walking across lava and he throws the guy and then you see him like slowly melt into. I saw that. I was like, that is horrible.
Yeah, that's probably the worst way.
Like he's just like slowly sinking because he's melting. It was the worst. Yeah, That was pretty bad.
Wouldn't you
Let me
pass
know if
out
you
from
got
pain
anything
though?
worse.
Like really
I feel
quickly?
like at some point, yeah, you just go black because it's too much.
I'd probably
to
stick
handle.
my toe in and just pass out, and that's it for me.
Yeah, dude, imagine. I
Does
don't
it
know,
have
man.
to
That
be?
seems-
Does it have to be like a real life way to die?
what would be a?
Oh, realistic. Yeah, what's
Like,
like
I'm
a false
thinking-
way?
Are you thinking
I'm
of like
thinking
lightsaber or something?
Going back to like the King Kong when we were talking about King Kong and the
Yep.
insect pit. I feel like
Ooh,
some of those are
yes.
pretty
Dude,
horrible.
that's gross. Oh my goodness.
Well, yeah, I would
That
say
weird
more
like
of a-
centipede thing.
I would
Should
say
we show
more
that
of, like,
scene?
No,
No.
Okay.
no. I'll take your share screen privileges away right now.
Roger that.
He's looking it up.
No, no.
I would say more realistic way of dying, not like a sci-fi or
Okay. Probably dying in like space. Like there's a crack in the window or something like that, and your like insides get sucked out.
Oh my lord.
I would say sort of like Gravity, the Sandra Bullock movie, where you're just alone in space.
You're just spinning for eternity
Spinning
until
for-
you like
and
starve
nothing.
to death.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's pretty bad. That's
with
true.
nothing, like literally nothing.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
And it's just silent.
Yep, you're just in the
You
void
go crazy.
of space. Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
that's bad. That's a different type of bad though. It's like mentally just days
Psychological.
and days of that torture. That's
Maybe
that's
it
rough.
could maybe last over a week. You know, like
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
Would you
not
just
fun.
end it, or would you just go for the ride?
How do
How
you
would
end
you
it? Oh, you
end
just take your helmet off?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah. I'll
probably
take it
would.
off.
He said, "How would you end it?"
I'll take it off before I'm
Suit's
even
not
on
fused
latch.
on you.
I'd
Darren gets like 2 inches away from the ship. He's like, I know. puedo."
I'll take it off while I'm still latched into the thing. I'm
If
like,
there's
I'm gonna
any-
die here, guys.
if there's anything we've learned from Darian from the last episode and this episode is that he will immediately take the coward's way out as fast as possible.
I don't want to
Darren
suffer.
would commit suicide so fast.
There's no
Oh,
way.
shoot.
Darren would
Darren-
swan dive into lava.
Darian would be
I
like,
would.
Darian would be like, damn it, I stubbed my toe. I guess I gotta end it.
Oh my god! No, do you guys remember? Do you remember when we were younger and we all went to Six Flags and Darren was the only one of us who had a pool growing
Okay,
up?
why we gotta bring this up?
And our parents were like watching us in the wave pool, and Darren swims out to like the middle of the deep end and just starts drowning.
It's okay.
And my dad had to pick him up by his like Hanes t-shirt and slap him up against the wall.
See, you brought up a few different things here. One, I used to swim with a t-shirt. Once again, you brought up my weight. So, once again, you've torn open a subject that didn't need to be open. While we're on that, the weight to density ratio in that pool. It was the reason. I was drowning. It was a serious problem.
There's a bunch of methane. There was a bunch of methane.
It was an air pocket.
Oh my god!
Right.
Oh, I can't.
Anyway, let's get back on track.
My throat hurts, man. I can't.
We have 3 more questions.
This
Three
dude
more.
was drowning in like 3 feet of water.
No, wait, 4 more. 17, most embarrassing moments.
Oof. I think
Oh,
I
that's a
named some
tough
of
one.
Darren's.
I'll start with one because I have a few, and then you guys can go after.
Go
and I'll
for
at
it.
the
Go
end.
for it. Yeah.
One about 2 years ago, when I was in college, I went to McDonald's for lunch, and the lady, she brought me my food.
Why do I feel like I
And-
know this story?
I'm
from the
laughing
beginning?
already. I don't even know. What it
She
is.
brought me my food, and she was like, "Number 23," and I was like, "I don't know what came over me," but I was like, "Yes, sir." And she was, but it was a woman. So this Puerto Rican woman looked at me. She don't look nothing like a man. It wasn't nothing against her. I was just like, "Yes, sir." She,
Oh,
she goes,
Taki going on. Yes,
dude.
sir.
she goes, "Sir?" And I was like, man. And I took the bag and left and never went back to that McDonald's. New Britain, right off exit 39, 84.
Oh my goodness.
That hurt me. I was painfully embarrassed.
And
my
cowards
God.
alone.
Uh,
Right.
That's next level.
Who's next?
Who wants to, does anyone want to share their embarrassing story?
I got one. Whew. Sorry, that was a lot.
That was a good one.
So, a few years ago, maybe like 5 years ago, I was at a convention. I was walking around. There was a cafeteria there, and I saw someone from across the room that I was absolutely positive that I knew her. And she was around my parents' age. It wasn't like someone my age, but I was well acquainted with her, and she was going to get some water. So I walk up behind her, and I kind of give her like a side hug, and then as she stands up, I lean in for like a hug, and I'm like, "Oh, hey!" And as I lean back, not at all who I thought it was, and she's just staring at. She's way closer to my age than I thought she was.
Wait, how old were you?
Maybe
18?
like around there, 18, 19, something like that.
Bro.
So it was old enough that it totally looked like a come on.
Oh my
And she's
man.
just staring at me, and it was I wanted to like just curl up into a ball and die
You couldn't have
and like
just,
implode on
did
myself.
you tell them, "Oh my God, you're not"? Who I
No,
thought you
no,
were?
I was just like hi.
That's worse.
and then I
Explain it.
walked away, and I was panicking, and I was sweating, and I was like
Explain it.
hot. It
Yeah, that's your Me Too moment.
yeah. So
I could see you going like, "Whoa, sorry." I'll call my mom.
why did you
apologize.
lower your voice like 3 octaves?
Because that's the difference between mine and yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So that was pretty bad. I wasn't proud of that one. My parents
Joey?
got a real kick out of it though.
I really couldn't think of anything. My whole life is an embarrassment.
Oh my god, the pain in that sentence.
There was so much depression in my voice.
You know what?
Yeah. What? Okay.
I'm
You're not
living
wrong.
one of my most embarrassing moments.
Honestly,
You're
I
not
can't
wrong.
think of. I can't think of any.
Like
Yeah,
one
this one
specific
was-
moment where you just wanted to like die.
Dude.
This one
Once
was
you
hard
said
for
that
me.
The one in Florida.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
Tell that one.
No. That was rough though.
Should I mention it? Yeah.
I just heard about this one today.
I don't think we should.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
let's
that's
not.
awkward.
Let's not.
We'll just cut it. We'll just say I
Nah, we
put
don't
the,
need to-
my
we
life's
just move on.
embarrassment.
We'll leave that and leave that up to speculation to see who can
Yeah.
uncover
What
it.
happened to Joey?
happened
Actually,
to
I have
Joey
a
in
Florida
Florida?
story too.
Wait, let me hear why this.
Yeah.
I can't really think of one. The most recent one I can kind of think of was I went to North Carolina, and there was a way we were staying at a house on the beach, and there was a way to drive your car onto the beach because I saw a lot of trucks doing it, and I'm like, my car all-wheel drive, I could do it. I mean, I was wrong. So
You were in
I
Yasubi?
yeah.
I
So
was wrong.
so I get there, and they said, "Oh, sunrise is beautiful. This and that." So I was like, "All right, bet. Let me find how I can get my car on there. We'll go take some pictures at sunrise. It'll be cool. Drive on the beach." Which I got down perfectly fine. I was driving on the beach. It was cool. But going back up is a hill, and it's like 5 feet of just soft sand on the hill.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was stuck.
Long story short.
Long story short, I was stuck on there for like another 2 hours trying to get my car out. Yeah, it wasn't fun.
How'd you do it?
Que
I
bochorno.
got someone to come pull me out with their truck.
Wow.
But it was we had to all lower. When you're in a situation like that, you want to let the air out of your tires. Not completely, but pretty low. Because when they're super round, when you start going, it's pretty much just digging into the sand. But when you let them out, it's softer, and then it kind of shapes. Yeah.
Interesting.
Kind of like if
I
it was
learned
like
something
blocks. Yeah.
I never would have thought to do that.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So, so yeah, they kept like, they would go with their truck and like tuck me out while I would hit the gas and then boom, move me a little forward until we got all the way up. Yeah. And then I needed a new clutch in my car after that. So.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah. That sucks.
Yeah, but I mean that came like a little bit later, but that contributed to it, you know.
I once got called a Goya bean. That was painful. The pain you feel as a man being compared to a Goya bean. I mean,
Weren't you a boy?
I was about 8 years old.
Yeah.
We were playing hide and seek at my cousin's house, and we found a $20 bill on the ground next to his car. So we pick it up, and I was like, "Oh, sick thing." So this guy comes out of the house, and he's like yelling at us, cussing at us, and we're like 8 years old, 9 years old. Like this dude's cussing at us, screaming, and somewhere in that
This was at
barrage of insults.
This was I know what cousin that is.
Eric.
Yeah, Eric. And
Eric, Jimmy, and all them. He calls me a Goya bean. He was like, "Tell that Goya bean to put the money down." I was like, "All right." That hurt. So I started crying.
Words cut crying. Deep.
Yeah. So that was rough. Okay. And then I was thinking about the Omega Squad event.
Dude, oh my goodness.
That was just it wasn't that bad. It was just like
it was bad for me and Kyler. I felt embarrassed.
It was bad, yeah. It was just kind of cringy.
Darren didn't feel like,
Darren why do you keep saying that?
You should feel embarrassed because if Joey knew more about Star Wars at this moment than you did.
Dude, I know. Yeah. Essentially what happened was we were at the Star Wars convention a few years ago, and there's this big group of people called the 501st, and they do cosplay, just to sum it up quickly. And me, Kyler, and
501st is a legit troop
it's a legion
in the Clone Wars, the clones, which is where Captain Rex, Anakin's squad was. But anyway,
so me, Kyler, and Joey were dressed as Omega Squad members, which were elite troopers from Star Wars.
Right behind Darian.
Oh yeah, in the suits and all that. And people, these Omega Squad, they were a branch off of the 501st to this day. I'm not sure if that's correct. I'm hazy.
No, it's not. No. They have nothing, no affiliation with the 501st.
Again, you're doing the same thing.
Okay.
Stop talking.
So people kept asking us the whole time when we were cosplaying. They were like, "Oh, are you guys part of the 501st?" They were asking us if we were part of the cosplay group of people. And I thought they were asking us if the Omega Squad members were part of the 501st. So I went on this
both
rant.
Of which are no.
Yeah, you're wrong. In
just
both.
To be clear.
3 times he did this.
Yeah. I went on the same rant.
And Joey and I would have to take Darian and like pull him away and say, "I'm sorry, he doesn't know what he's talking about."
Yeah.
That's what his helmet.
And after the second time I did it, I was like, "All right, guys, I'm not doing it again. You guys take the reins. I'm done answering that question. I sound stupid." A couple comes up to us and they're like, "Oh, are you guys part of the 501st?" And I'm like, yeah, we are.
Literally like 2 minutes later.
He just takes the reins out of our hands.
Joey looks at me. He goes, "No, we're not. Stop." And I was like, "You're right."
You're right. No. What happened was I looked at Kyler. Kyler looked at me and we were like, and you went on the rant. And that poor couple just looked at Darian like,
You could tell how badly they regretted asking the question because they just wanted to leave, and he just kept
definitely embarrassing.
Convention people know already.
We can move on. That hurts me to talk
about. Let's move on. Number 18. If you can see any movie in history in theaters for the first time, which one?
Okay, so question.
Go ahead.
What is this exactly like?
Like if you could be at the premiere for that movie.
Okay.
So I put down either Interstellar or Star Wars.
Mine was Star Wars.
Star Wars: A New Hope. 100. I would love to be
Mine was
part
Empire
of
Strikes Back.
Ooh.
To see the Vader reveal.
I would want to be there.
Ooh.
I want to be there from the beginning. You know?
Beginning. Nobody knows what Star Wars is, and you get exposed to this universe for the first time.
I want the hype. I want all the people coming in for that second movie. Like, yo, you remember New Hope? Like, this is the sequel. This is crazy. And then you get the Vader reveal. Oh my!
That could be amazing.
I could see that. Yeah,
that and The Godfather. That'd be an amazing movie to see for the first time in theaters.
Okay.
What's question 19?
Okay, question 19. Yes, I'm glad you bring this up.
Wait, I just saw that question.
I'm not sure.
Why me specifically?
I'm not sure who made this question. I think Darian knows who made. It was probably Jose or something. But it was okay.
I just thought of another embarrassing moment.
Number 19. How many child-sized Kylers can you fight off before they take you down? So imagine Kyler, child size, and they keep attacking you. How many can you fight off before?
So is it me like now, but I'm just smaller, or is it me when I was a kid?
No, it's a bunch of you now.
Me now, but smaller.
That's
I don't know
easy. I wouldn't have to fight. Just pull out a brand new pair of Clarks, and they'll all fight for me.
just toss it in the middle of the group. I was thinking I could do a solid like 20 before they overwhelm me.
How'd you calculate that number, man?
The way I broke it down was they'd come at me in groups of 4 for sure.
Why 4?
Why?
Because 4, you come in 2 from the front, 2 from the side, and they're not going to interfere with each other while they're coming at me. Any more than that, now you got one in the middle. They're going to bump shoulders. 4 is the spot.
I see what you mean.
You know what I mean? So by the third wave, we're
So
at 12,
calculated.
starting to get a little tired. 20 is the spot out. That's probably when they'll take me over.
So
You're gonna fight. What was it 16 all at once if they come at you?
Nah, I'll be killing them. Like first wave's down, second wave's down.
yeah, what's your defense against?
So this
an
for
army
me-
of
for
me?
real.
for myself, this is where that unlimited ammo cheat code comes into play.
Wow, you're just mowing me
spraying 'em.
down.
Yeah. Well, it's
Do
not
I
you,
have to
Tyler,
answer this
it's,
question?
No, because you love yourself.
No, because it's you. So
That
let's,
sounds
let's
super
leave,
narcissistic.
let's leave Kyler out of this. I don't know.
But wow,
I
you
once
look good.
I once stiffed arm Kyler in football, and that wasn't too hard. So I think we'll do.
Yeah, you also busted my lip with a block of ice.
You shouldn't have thrown it at me first. I picked up the same ice you threw at me, buddy. Yeah,
Was there
well,
that day?
I wasn't aiming for your face.
Yeah, and you
so-
you
Guys,
and
this is a podcast. We're friends.
You and Jossie were
Remember?
both like completely ignoring the fact
Yeah,
that I was
you and-
bleeding out all over the floor.
I didn't realize, and I was having fun. One time, Tony stepped on my toe after I had an ingrown toenail removed, and I bled through my shoe.
was so
That's my
off
dad,
topic.
by the way. Yeah, where did that come
Tony's
from?
like a
I don't know.
NFL
So out of
player
left
mixed with
field.
Goliath. If anybody wants to know.
I'd say I could
was
fight off
Goliath.
about like I don't know 15 to 20 child-sized
See?
Kylers, and I'd probably get tired. Yeah, so
Yeah, it feels right.
yeah.
They'll take over after that.
Why is 20 the magic number? I don't understand the reasoning. All right, Joey,
It's just a
Joey, how
feeling.
many
It's
of me could you
instinct.
kill before I killed you?
I already told you I wouldn't have to fight you. I'll pull out a brand new pair of
Oh,
Clarks.
is that the method you're
That's
going
my
with?
answer. Yeah.
Okay,
You
okay.
guys will fight
All
for
right.
it.
I respect it. I
So
like Clarks.
the last question, which was a
This is
pretty interesting one. What is one thing you can take away from each? What are you laughing at, Kyler? Oh,
Did you look at the
moment.
addition to the
Saw
note?
what Darian added.
I put laptop. I didn't want to ruin it. Who added the gum?
Oh
me,
my
that's my bad.
god.
Anyway, number 20. What's the one thing you can take away from each member of this group here on the podcast to irritate them more than anything?
Can I go first? Because I feel like you guys will probably have better answers than me.
Go for it.
I
I,
don't.
have
Go
one
first.
for Kyler, definitely. I have two.
Okay, so-
you know what? I have one for Darian, too.
For Wiley, I'd remove his shifter from his car because I know that
Oh,
probably piss him
God, you
off.
kill him. You get mad, you kill him.
Can't
No, but
drive
it's
my
not
car.
like he can't drive his car. He can't drive his car. He likes his car. He can't drive his car. For
Okay.
Darian, I'd remove your cologne.
Yes, that's what I was going to
See,
say. I'd move.
you didn't have to go there.
I was going to. That's
Darian's
exactly,
like hard
okay.
podcast.
Darian has a whole
okay.
cabinet for his colognes.
that's what I was going
And
to say.
for Kyler, a mirror.
A mirror.
Okay, you guys make me sound so shallow.
This is not you guys. It's
right.
Joey.
Okay, for myself,
What the hell, Joey?
Okay, because you're always so well dressed, and you come out clean. If you don't have a mirror, you don't know what you look like. That's gonna bother you.
Okay, less
all right.
narcissistic.
For Darian, I chose the same thing. His cologne. Definitely that would drive him insane.
100%.
Especially his samples. That
Dude, you remove his
Cologne's
sample.
a
That's his
bag.
life.
yeah. For Kyler, I would take away anything he can wear on his wrist.
Ooh,
Wow.
Oh wow,
You
that
gotta
is
go there.
I didn't
Yeah.
even think about that.
Yeah.
You gotta go to the
I'd,
insecurities.
Kyler, I know you, man.
Okay.
I know you. And
right.
for Joey, I would take away anything related to art.
Ooh, I like that.
Wow, that sucks.
Okay. I'd be a sad.
I feel
life
like I need
live.
to give context to the wrist thing. Should I do that or no? Should I just leave it there?
Kyler just loves bracelets, watches, anything
Yeah.
he can wear.
Yeah, but there's a reason for it.
because he
Why?
has very skinny wrists, so he
I
wants
have
to
very
cover it.
dainty, girly wrists.
So do I. I
cover
have small
them.
wrists too. I have small
They're
wrists.
tiny. They're very.
Yeah.
My mom's watches fit me like.
You didn't have to go there, man. That's
It's
just
Yeah, that's,
they're really
that's
small.
disgusting.
Yeah, it is. So I cover them with like things.
You know what? I actually have a quick shot of the last time I arranged the cologne, so you guys can see I have all the boxes there. And whatnot.
Dude!
My God, you're
We're
a
at-
hoarder.
Yeah, we're at over
Ooh,
30
Blue
full
for
bottles
Men.
and
Yeah,
then
Blue for Men. I like that one.
20 something samples.
Yeah, that's the weird like mannequin torso that you used to have in your bedroom.
I used to have that one.
He's had that for years.
Oh shoot.
Jean-Paul Gaultier. Okay.
Okay, who's
All
next?
right.
Okay, Daniel next.
Anyone else have any answers to that? Darian.
I couldn't think of anything, honestly.
I'd take
Really?
away Darian's books.
Rip.
Okay.
Wiley's cameras.
Yeah, it's not gonna do it for
Ooh.
me. Take away my phone. Take away my phone.
I'd take away music from Wiley.
Ooh.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
That is. I'm listening to music all day, so
Yeah.
that's. Okay.
See, you like that?
All right. Yeah. I
I
probably
don't know
kill
what I
you.
take away from Joey.
Take away boots from Kyler.
Again,
Take away clothes.
why does everything have to do? Why does it have to be naked all the time?
Leave him.
He's more than what he wears.
All right, leave him.
Joey?
Yeah, you make me sound so like 2-dimensional. Like I'm a person.
Let Kyler only wear. Okay, let Kyler only
wait.
wear basketball shorts and a white T-shirt.
Wow. Okay. See that's
kind of
Wow.
That's I don't like that.
He hates shorts because he hates his legs.
No, that's not
I'm
at
just
all
joking.
why
I'm
I
just
don't like
joking.
shorts.
Relax.
Actually, I'm very proud of my legs.
Okay. Anyway.
But
Good
I
on
just
you.
I don't
Self-confidence is important.
I don't
Nobody
like
knows what
wearing
to take
shorts.
away
I
from
feel
me.
uncomfortable in shorts. I don't know why. It's just weird. But I have gotten into sweatpants. I like joggers now.
There you go.
Darren should know what you should be able to. You should be take away any long pants, any jeans or joggers. I hate shorts. I can't wear shorts.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true.
Same. That's what I'm saying. Like I
hate
don't
it.
like wearing shorts. It's
It'll be the
weird.
summer. It'll be the hottest day. I'll wear jeans.
Yeah. Or like khakis.
Nah, I mean,
or
I'll be wearing
something.
shorts in the winter. I'm shorts,
Yeah,
but that stems
you're
from
that-
like basketball.
You're that weird kid in school who literally never wears long pants.
No, it's not that kid. I'm like, it's not even cold, guys. What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, it's -3 degrees, Darian.
Yeah.
Should we mention the laptop?
Yes.
Sure. Yeah. Darian.
That
thought
is
of
my
another.
favorite story.
Go ahead.
Do you know
So-
the story, Joey?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, yeah.
So we were at Wiley's house a few years ago, and I don't know, I was chewing some gum, like I do. And he was showing us on his laptop, and I go, "Yo, can I use this
No.
real quick for some schoolwork?"
Yeah. Okay. That's what it was. Yeah. All right.
So he gives me the laptop, and these guys are playing Batman, and I'm like watching and whatnot.
I thought we were playing
Wiley
Overwatch.
says- Oh, it might have
We're
been
playing
Overwatch.
something.
We were playing
So, okay.
Overwatch. Yeah.
Wiley says something that makes me bust out laughing, and I spit out my gum right on his laptop screen.
Okay, for context, I had just gotten this laptop maybe like a month or two ago, like a brand new screen.
And Darian's cracking up and then goes dead silent.
Bro,
Pin drop silent.
dude,
And we turn around and we just see him picking at the laptop screen trying to get this gum like adhered to the screen.
let me tell you, the thing was, I was like, my face drops and I immediately start scratching it. And it's stuck to the and I don't know how it's possible for something to fuse to the screen that fast.
Yeah,
It was
really
so
did.
quick.
Yeah, it really did.
Because before it was out of my mouth, I was reaching to stop it. And it's on the screen and it's like stretching. And I'm like, please don't see. And they look, and moral of the story, we got it off. Wiley did some Goo Gone and some other stuff, but
Yeah, I got it off.
Oh my
But
God.
it really
What
did.
were-
It really did adhere to that screen. I don't know if because it was,
It was
hot or like the screen was
so
hot.
stuck. Oh
what was
my
your guys'
God.
reaction to seeing Darian pick it off?
I busted out. I
Kyler
busted out
died.
laughing.
I just-
I was gone.
I didn't realize because he stopped laughing. I turn around and he's dead silent with his jaw dropped, staring at the screen. I'm like, what happened? And when he didn't want to tell me, when I look at it, it's
He
just,
was so nervous.
Wiley's face was like he's seen this a million times.
He looked like a disappointed parent. Like
Yeah.
he should have known better than to lend you his laptop. Like,
I should have known better.
You know, at the end of the day, this is my fault.
Yeah, that same
okay.
face happened when we were playing basketball, and Wiley's house had 2 garages, and in between was a brick pillar. And I go, Wiley, I'm gonna throw this basketball. Brick pillar.
He's gonna bend the basketball around the hoop and hit.
I was like, I'm gonna throw it around the hoop, and it's gonna hit that pillar. Watch and see. He goes, all right, just don't hit the windows. I go right through the window and into the garage.
Oh my goodness. I literally just straight
Oh
into
my
the
God.
window.
Oh,
He gave me that same face.
It's like when Wiley dropped his dad's motorcycle helmet.
All right, hold up. I dropped this helmet when I'm like 8 years old. Darian was like
Oh,
18, and then the basketball one, he was like 13. He knew better.
I was old enough to not know to do that. I don't know. It was raining.
to know not
So
to.
much
I
that,
just
yeah.
choked, man. Time
Oh, this is amazing. Remember we drew Darren's face with permanent marker?
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
I can't recall that.
Um,
Anyway,
It's my favorite.
Anyway, those were the 20 questions that we were able to gather and answer for you guys. I hope you enjoyed them. Yeah, this was more of a fun episode
So
to do.
hilarious.
I'm so tired.
I mean, don't stop asking us questions. I'm sure if there's any that you wanted us to answer, we can do another
Please.
episode like this in the future. 100%. I think that's pretty much it. So with that in mind, let's hop on over to Joey for final words.
Guys, please follow us on all social medias. I'm gonna keep it short, but with that, that's lights out on the Light Pole Podcast.